On this episode of Psychner Stories, I would like to talk about a set of photographs I came across in my archives recently. They are of Grammy-nominated musician John Forte, who co-wrote and produced many of the songs on the Fugees album The Score. I'm in the process of scanning and cataloging my archive that goes back more than 40 years. And I'm often surprised by shoots I did way back then. This is one of those shoots that blew my mind. I was drawn to the quality of the photography first, which I'm proud of, but once I started researching the subject, I realized John Forte has an amazing life story. He was born in 1975 and grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, where he studied classical violin. He won a scholarship to Exeter and graduated in 1993. He went on to become a music business major at NYU. And this is where his life gets really interesting. I learned by watching his TED Talk that he quickly dropped out to become a music executive at Rawkus Records. As he tells it, he met Lauryn Hill, and she introduced him to her band, the Fugees. She knew that he would go into the studio and make beats and raps surreptitiously. She invited him to the studio where they were recording, and that led him to writing, producing, and performing with one of the biggest hip-hop groups of all time. He goes on to say that he had more money than he ever dreamed of, but also more ego, pride, access, and vanity. Next, he released a solo album, which was met with critical acclaim, but was a commercial failure, and thus was dropped from his label. This is where the story takes a sad twist. Without a label to back him, he decides to fund his music career with what he describes as a drug ring. And in the year 2000, he was arrested at Newark Airport for accepting a briefcase containing $1.5 million worth of liquid cocaine. He was convicted and sentenced to a minimum of 14 years. However, in 2008, after serving 7 years, President Bush commuted his sentence, and he was a free man. After hearing about his incredible life story and seeing the quality of these photographs, I decided to scan and catalog this shoot. The final step in this process is to upload the images to Getty Images. Getty Images is a stock photo agency that represents my work and licenses my photographs around the world. They were added to Getty in November 2025. I was happy to see these were out there, but then on January 13th, 2026, just 4 months later, I saw in my Google alerts that my photos of John Forte were in Rolling Stone, New Music Express, Complex, Parade, and the New York Times. He passed away at age 50, and my pictures that were taken 30 years ago were being published all over the world for his obituary. The serendipity is bittersweet, but I'm glad the world got to see the side of John Forte that I was privileged to capture on that warm day in June 1994 under the Williamsburg Bridge.